everyone! Welcome back to another brand new episode of the English Frequency. We are so happy you are here with us today.
That is right. Whether you are sitting at home, walking down the street, or just relaxing, welcome. Today, we have something super important to talk about, especially if you are a brand new beginner starting your English journey completely from scratch.
Whoa! Zane, are you trying to scare all our beginner listeners right out of the room? What kind of crazy energy are you bringing into the studio today?
Hear me out, Zola. I am not saying stop learning. I am saying stop studying. There is a massive trap that catches almost every beginner right at the start. They try to memorize long lists of rules, spelling charts, and complicated grammar formulas. And the second a real person talks to them, boom. Total brain freeze.
Okay, you actually have a point there. I see this all the time with new learners. Students know how to recite the alphabet or conjugate to be like a robot. But when someone walks up and says, "Hey, how's it going?" they freeze up because their brain is trying to translate a textbook formula word for word.
Exactly. That is the study trap. Today we are tearing up that boring rulebook and giving you the exact blueprint of what you should be doing instead as a beginner. If you are tired of translating in your head, struggling to make simple sentences, and feeling like your English is stuck, stay right here. This episode is going to change how you experience the language forever.
Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a brand new student. Let's call him Alex. Alex just started learning English last week. He bought a thick grammar book. Every day, he sits at his desk for 2 hours, memorizing lists of isolated words and grammar terms. He feels super productive.
Classic Alex. He feels like he is doing all the hard work.
Right. But then Alex travels abroad. He walks into a small coffee shop. The barista looks at him, smiles, and says at a normal, natural speed, "Hey there, what can I get started for you today?"
And what does Alex's brain do? It goes into emergency shutdown.
Total system crash. Alex's brain starts panicking. What? What can I get started? Is that present tense? Where is the subject? Help! By the time he tries to build a perfect textbook sentence in his head, the barista is already helping the next customer.
It is tragic, but it happens every single day to beginners. Why? Because Alex spent all his time studying about English instead of absorbing real English sounds. Native speakers do not talk in stiff textbook sentences. They speak in simple chunks, rhythms, and natural flows that no beginner grammar test will ever prepare you for.
So if we throw away the heavy flashcards and stop drilling boring charts, what is the alternative? What should beginners actually be doing from day one?
I am glad you asked, Zola. The secret weapon for beginners is input-driven acquisition. Instead of treating English like a math problem that needs to be solved, you need to treat it like music that you just listen to and absorb.
Oh, I love that comparison. Think about how young children learn their native language. Do little kids sit down with a verb table and study grammar rules? Absolutely not. They listen. They soak up hours of real people talking in real situations. Then, little by little, the words just snap into place in their brains naturally.
Spot on. When you study rules explicitly as a beginner, your brain creates a mental bottleneck. Every time you want to speak, your brain stops to check. Is this word order right? Did I use the correct ending? That overthinking slows you down so much that people lose interest in waiting for your answer.
Yes. But when you switch to high immersion listening and shadowing, you bypass that overthinking entirely. Your mouth learns the physical movement of the simple words before your brain has time to stress over them.
Exactly. Let's look at a very simple, everyday example. Take the phrase, "Thank you so much." A textbook learner will read it word by word, but a natural learner hears it used when someone hands them a gift or helps them out. They notice how thank you flows smoothly into so much. They absorb the feeling and the rhythm together as one single block of sound.
It sounds simple, but it is the most powerful way for a beginner to build a real foundation. Your ear has to train your tongue.
All right, every beginner listening right now, this is where the action starts. We are going to practice high retention shadowing. No pausing, no translating in your head. Just listen to our rhythm, match our intonation, and repeat out loud right after us. Even if you are sitting at home or walking down the street, mutter it under your breath.
Let's give them 3 essential everyday chunks that native speakers use constantly instead of stiff, complicated textbook phrases.
Perfect. Here is chunk number 1. Instead of saying, "I do not understand," which sounds very robotic, native speakers casually use this. "I didn't catch that." Listen to the cadence. "I didn't catch that."
Are you ready? Let's say it together.
Excellent. Notice how "didn't" sounds soft and catch that links together.
Now for chunk number 2. When you want someone to repeat something simply, ditch the long textbook sentences. Just say that again. Listen to the friendly rhythm. Say that again.
Your turn. Say it with a nice, natural smile.
Oh, that sounded so natural. Short, simple, and polite.
And finally, chunk number 3. When someone asks how you are doing, don't worry about complex grammar. Just use this smooth, everyday greeting. "I'm doing great." Listen to the musical rise. "I'm doing great."
Let's hear you shadow this one.
Brilliant work. If your mouth feels a little bit active after doing this, you are doing it right. You are building physical muscle memory in your mouth, which is exactly what a beginner needs.
Look at that. In just a few minutes, you bypassed hours of boring textbook drilling and practiced sounding like a real, confident English speaker right from day one.
The core takeaway for today is simple. Stop studying English like a test. Start living English like an experience. Stop collecting confusing rules and start collecting real, everyday expressions.
If you enjoyed this video and want to support our channel so we can bring you more lessons, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend who is starting their English journey.
Until next time, keep listening, keep shadowing, and keep speaking with confidence. Bye, everyone. See you in the next one.